Yeah, you're live right now. Everybody's live. Shut up for a second. We're trying to be professional. This is the road to TwitchCon. All right, everybody, shut up.
Can we start TwitchCon by saying shut up a second?
Shut up for a second. The cool intro is about to be a thing. Okay, wait. I should turn the game off. Everybody, no, don't
push
worry.
the button is not first.
Don't worry about it.
It's just the least loud game.
Okay, everybody, shut up.
Hello, everybody from Memphis and the Mid-South area.
What? Why?
Somebody in the chat said that earlier, and I just wanted to let them know that we heard them.
Great.
Also, everybody who's not from Memphis and the Mid-South area, you're also welcome. Hey, Arnie.
Hey, Ben.
That's my name.
Yeah.
You said that like you didn't know my name.
But I almost like I pulled it from the recesses of my memory.
Hey,
Just now.
Ben, right? We haven't worked together for 7 years.
We both won a sweepstakes to get to host this Twitch stream together.
And one of us is going to be carried away by little orange people.
Oh, yeah.
So, up to you guys. You guys are going to get the shoes. We're going to play a video
I love
game
chocolate, so it might be me.
now. It's probably going to be you.
I'll drink it right out of a river.
Oh, no, not again. Hello, everybody in the chat. We got Toadette64 is in here. Cody's here. I saw House of Darkly is here. Push the button. Push a button is just the least loud game in the picker.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to play Trivia Murder Party 2 first, because that is the game that I want to play.
Yeah, me too.
I'm here too. I'm Ryan, and also Brooke's here.
Oh, was I supposed to introduce you guys?
No, that's okay. We're trying to learn the equipment, so things may go wrong, is what I wanted to say.
Evan's here too, so if you hear someone trip over something.
Evan doesn't have a mic, but yell, Evan. What's up? Great. Good.
Can we get that? We should add that into Bidiots as a bidding noise. What's up?
So now that we have entered the road to TwitchCon, our usual, if there's any kind of like errors or things, it has like a charming, we're prepping to get better.
But
for
also
TwitchCon
let us know
feel
if
to
things
it.
are going wrong. Let us know so we can fix them, because the stakes are much higher than normal.
Are people saying the audio's okay?
No
one's saying anything about the audio.
A lot of what's ups.
Yeah, a lot of what's ups. What's up? Oh, man.
Lightman says Ryan Dogorgiogo.
Great, good, nailed it.
That's like Ryan's evil twin.
It's pronounced dog orgy.
The water bottle on the edge of the table is giving me anxiety. Is this helping? Is this helping?
Yeah. You're the man now, Dogorgio.
Farad's here. Farad? I always forget. It's Farad, right?
It's Farad.
Farad,
yeah.
I only know because of that weird clip that Farad Muhammad. I like this one of my favorite sounds. Brianna Brewster is here. Peach Gaming TV, Red the Color, super professional. Yeah, this is the road to TwitchCon. We are taking this jalopy on the road, and we are going to go full speed, full stream, if you will. That's last year. We're going to go full Trivia Murder Party 2 all the way to TwitchCon.
Oh, yeah.
San Diego, right? Is that where we're going?
That's right.
San Diego. What hotel are you in?
The Radisson.
Okay.
I made that up.
Okay,
I don't
good.
actually know. Is Radisson a hotel?
People won't be able to find us. We always register under the secret name Mr. Stink.
Well, now you said it.
I like how he said stink, but you said stank. You were just like, we're going to make this worse. I'm going to log into the game, and Arnie's going to do that too.
Oh, you know what? I'll let you play. I'll chat.
Oh, so you're too good. Okay, that's fine.
All right.
I know a lot.
All
of
right,
the
we got
answers.
7 more slots for you goofballs out there.
I'm so smart. I know so many
I
trivia
mean, you've reviewed or
answers.
written all of these questions.
That's
We got
true.
Zachary 64 Sock Drawer, Farad Red, Corrupted Gem, and Nin. Yeah, the cousin of 9.
And definitely join the audience
Do it.
because in Trivia Murder Party 2, there's a lot of you could win the whole game.
We spent a lot of time on the audience in this game,
Oh,
so if
yeah.
you don't use it and appreciate it, you're offending not only me, but especially Arnie.
Oh, yeah.
Ben, I'm offended by you not starting the game.
Would you calm down? Why didn't you switch it over to you can start the game? That's an
I-
option in the settings menu.
Because I was being professional and doing my part of it.
Speaking of settings in the game, we talked about that new one, right? We announced that, right? Evan's nodding. Evan said what's up about that. So we have subtitles now.
Do we have a confirmed what's up about that?
Yeah. Yeah, what's up? We have subtitles now. It was a rough road to make sure that Arnie spelled every word in the game correctly.
Oh boy, yeah.
But
Don't worry, a team of professionals helped.
we have a team of professionals. We have a shout out to
This is your wake-up
to
call.
all of our
Prepare
helpful
to die.
people who went through all the text in the game and made sure we had no mistakes.
Welcome
No
to
mistakes at
Trigger
all.
Murder Party.
You can see, count
Your
me
free
in. You are
small
counted in.
weekend was a lie, luring you into this deadly trivia
Oh yeah, I
game.
can't. I hope we get. I'm trying to think of like
Only
what
one of
cool
you
mini games we
survived.
haven't gotten on
Quick
stream
tip,
before.
it's easier to win if you cut all emotional attachments
not worth
now.
doing.
I think we
Okay,
probably have
first
gotten
question.
most of them.
I'm
If
legit
you're being
crying
eaten
right
by
now.
an animal
I'm
that
sorry.
has thousands of teeth, you're being chewed up by what?
The stream transitions are looking great,
Use
according
your
to
device
Stod.
to answer the question.
Wait, you guys dunking on
That
me
means the
again?
audience, too.
No,
Every time-
there's a sweet transition we've been doing, although sometimes it looks bad because I'm using it wrong.
Because sometimes
Almost out
if
of
I'm on the
time.
stream, people are putting like Bem on top of my head, or saying rude things about my
And the
face.
correct answer is who got the
Ben, what are
question
three
right?
things you would like people to say about your face?
It's symmetrical.
The rest
It
of
is.
you,
It's
come with me.
it's like one of the top 3 features of my head.
Yeah,
Welcome to room 105.
yeah, agreed.
And it goes well with
Hopefully you
my
can defend yourself
ears.
from ESP.
I'm
Type in
not.
an answer
This is a
that
good.
fits
This
the
is a good
category.
mini game.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Everyone else will
So you
answer
have to.
too.
So I'm.
And
As a
if
person
anyone
off the killing
matches
floor,
you,
I'm trying to think
you
of the more
die,
obscure ones to try to like make it so they'll die if they put
including
them in.
any
yeah.
potential mind readers.
All right. I'm gonna put in Legolas.
Oh no.
Who is your favorite Lord of the Rings character, Arnie?
My favorite Lord of the Rings character is Wormtongue. He whispers in the ear of the king, right?
That's all he does though, and then dies.
Pretty much.
That's,
I've only watched
Time
one
to
short
stop.
YouTube clip of Lord of the Rings.
that's your Lord of the Rings knowledge
Now,
is rough.
let's see if there are any matches.
Oh,
Oh,
You
double
can't
Gimli,
get it.
got him.
Oh.
See, I didn't put Legolas. I tricked them
Yeah.
all. Jebaited.
What?
Jebaited.
Oh, okay.
It's like you got tricked, but on the internet.
Anybody seeing any audio or visual
Yeah.
issues?
Are you seeing any audio issues?
Is there a bad mix?
You're a ghost
I'd like to
now.
hear these things.
Keep playing and
I'm
you just
crying
might steal
uncontrollably.
someone
I
else's
can't
life
believe
force
this is
into the
happening.
game.
What disappeared? I didn't.
Oh,
What is
also,
wrong with this
there's an
person?
audience in the game.
I don't. Stupid
If
account
they
80. I don't know what
survive,
Is
your
it
issue
possible
is.
Stupid Account
if you're
80
not ready
thinks this
now,
is
you can join
911?
the audience.
Oh
It's
no.
like super low fresh.
Stupid account 80. I don't want to ruin it, but we're not all gonna die.
We're
Let's
fine.
It's just a video game.
The room code
Where
is
would
slightly
you find
covered.
a kitty's
The
carpet
room code is
whiskers?
slightly
I
covered.
think it's on the game.
It's also on the lower third,
Oh.
so it should be up there, right below the screen. But I do see your. It's a good point.
Oh yeah.
The only issue is that the Party Pack 6 isn't in my Steam library. I agree, which is why we're doing something about that
Oh, yeah.
by carefully and methodically submitting the game for certification.
Oh wow. That's a.
Yes.
This.
Ben could have said we're giving it to everyone free, and we
No.
would not have had anything to do about it. We'd have to do it.
The rest of
I
you.
mean-
Also, remember the road to
It's time.
TwitchCon has a lot of tapping the table noise.
Yeah.
I
Welcome to
legit
room
just like hurt my
237.
until like so these number thingies in
Let's
each
play a
room.
dice
We
game.
forgot to add new
Don't
ones
worry,
until like
this
the
one's
last
real
week.
straightforward.
Yeah.
We had like room
player
120
who
for
rolls
like
the
the
highest
entire
will
development, and I was
die.
like, what if we added more? And Arnie was like,
Help
wait,
to
what?
make this more interesting.
What's this now?
What?
You
Oh,
have
this
an
is
extra
good.
Oh,
die
this is a good
that you
one.
can give to whoever you want to make their odds worse.
All right, I think we should all gang up on Zachary because he always plays games here.
Oh, people
And I-
are
With your
being
heart.
a little too nice. It looks
Come
like.
on, Ulrich.
All right.
There we go. That's
Would
the
you
money
care for some
melon.
dice
My
with your
favorite is
dice?
if someone gets
Time to
gets
roll.
Melon?
if someone gets screwed over in
player
this
with the
game
highest
and then
total
they don't die.
dies.
That's my
My
favorite
money's
part.
on the player with 6 dice.
Oh, Nin.
Oh,
All right.
sorry, Zach.
We knew how this
You
would turn out,
got
but it's still
owned.
fun to watch.
Only 16% of the audience predicted your death, though, so that's pretty good. That's a Simpsons reference. Like half the things I say are Simpsons quotes. They're in a net, and he's like, "I never got to try I never got to try cantaloupe." And he's like, "No, honeydew.
try
Now
another
that's the
one."
money melon."
Yes.
What's the title of Langston Hughes' famous poem that begins, "What happens to
I
a brain
predicted
deferred?"
Zach's death. Dark. Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
Nobody thought that was a good thing.
Oh
Time
no.
to stop.
Yeah. Well, we should do a at TwitchCon. We'll just have after hours. We'll be after hours Simpsons watch on the stage.
The rest of you who are still alive,
Sorry, Zach, you're dead.
follow me.
Is Brooke on mic? Brooke is indeed on the mic. Or a Brooke
Another dice
or it's a
game?
Brooke.
Yeah, you're in
I
main.
know.
It's
I'm
a
obsessed with dice.
Here, start talking again.
Roll as much as you want to add to
Oh,
your
are you
score.
on-
I'll kill
Say
the
something
blue.
Say
Wait,
something
no.
offensive.
But go over 20
Why are you on
and
green? You're
you
wearing
die
blue.
instead.
Oh
Look,
shit!
nothing
it's my
makes
favorite.
sense.
It's my favorite mini
Nothing,
game.
nothing in the road
That
to
adds
the
one
road
to
to Twitch.
everyone's
that
I'm
makes
sorry.
sense.
Brooke's
all-
on mic now. That's
this was
see,
the
thank
most-
you for telling
this
me.
was the most
I was
controversial
talking
mini
about
game.
a road trip with
It's kind of spooky
Ben
to
and
see
Mike
skulls
Builder.
of
You all
dice.
missed it.
This was the most
You'll never know.
controversial mini game in the thing. We couldn't figure out.
This is the most constantly evolving. It changed a lot of times.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Oh wait, shit. Do I need to? I just need to not be the least, right?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Oh,
busted.
Farad, you got owned, son.
Thank you,
You
for
see,
getting
you
blown
played
up.
with fire
Makes
and you
me
got
so
burned.
happy.
And that's the mini game.
That's a minigame.
You see?
Skull dice.
Skull
Now,
dice.
when did you guys decide to take out the part where the host used to say, and that's the mini game at the end of every mini game?
We had it in there until the last second, and then I took it out
Okay.
because I wanted that to be my catchphrase.
Yeah,
Those
reserve
are-
it for yourself.
And before every
players
minigame,
left
he'd say,
alive
"Here's the
will go
minigame."
one.
Minigame.
And that's the mini game.
Halfway through, he'd be like, "We're at the halfway point on this
What you should
minigame."
How
have
you enjoying the
stated
minigame?
in the
I
Addams
think the
family.
story of the game is that he is using stuff around the hotel for this stuff. So it's not that the host has a gambling addiction. It's that
Dice are easy to come by for
it's
him.
that there's a lot of dice in this place.
Yeah.
Yes, corrupted gem, crush Ben. Don't crush me.
Almost out of time.
I mean, I'm very soft.
Look,
Well.
this is not about Ben specifically, but I'm of the mind that you, the
Yes.
audience, and players should always try to beat the Jackbox players
Yeah,
in the game.
We
course.
made the
Show you
game, and I've
something.
seen most of the. So the problem is that most of the time when I'm playing our games, I'm not testing the content. I have
It's the classic.
it
game,
turned on, so I get the
Chalices.
same content every time, so it's
I've given
consistent.
each safe player a poison
So this constantly happens to me,
pellet. Pick a chalice to drop
where
your
I don't
poison
know
in.
any of the content in the game.
What I'm saying is, if Ben wins, everyone go crazy booing in
Yeah,
chat.
let's give. We want some. If I die in this minigame, I want some F's
Now
in
it's
chat
your
for
turn
me.
to play.
Okay.
Pick a chalice
I do
to
like
drink
this.
from.
This is a good change that they made. You can actually
If you
see
wanna
the
survive,
different,
Yeah,
Let's
that's
get
good.
a cup
different
with
things
no
in the screen.
poison.
And Chalice is
Delish.
one of the
Now
few
let's see what
minigames
everyone
we brought
drank.
over from the first Trade Murder Party.
Oh, damn it!
All right.
You trusted your poor instincts.
We ended up with what, like 22?
I don't remember exactly. And there's also some other weird surprises that it's hard to say.
Yosef isn't even in the game. Oh, I got owned there. That sucked.
Twinkle2371 says it's freezing
keep
a lot. Is
moving.
anyone else having freezing issues?
Yeah.
What is the Japanese
Are we dropping
equivalent
frames?
of
We shouldn't
LOL?
be,
You should
but-
tell us.
Haha.
Still says.
I'm gonna be honest.
go
I
on.
don't actually know this one. This is one I feel like I should know.
You're pretty well versed in Japanese, right?
I took it in college, and I went to the country. But unfortunately, no one was laughing.
No.
It was everyone-
Deathly silent.
It was all like a lot of like deathly silent. It was awkward.
Picked.
Fuck.
Yes.
Oh, see, this is why I shouldn't have gone to college.
Time for
Oh
consequences.
no, sock drawer. You guys are good. Apparently, it's good. That's that. That person's.
Oh.
Okay, that's what I've heard.
Now, this is a good minigame.
Yeah, I love this one.
I'm going to dictate a message to you.
I want people to notice
Write
and
down as much
appreciate
of
when
what I
that
say
lightning
as you
happens.
can.
There's a shadow
Everyone
on
else
the
will be typing
characters.
too.
Like
And
the
if anyone
characters,
does
the
a better
characters
job than
actually
you,
cast a
you
shadow on the
die.
background, and
And the letter
David has spent a long
begins,
time on that, so I think I
now.
want people to appreciate that.
Dear Chocolate Puff Cereal, I love your product, but I fear your mascot. Peter the Puff Pig is clearly insane. His painted smile on the box is an obstacle I must overcome every time I prepare breakfast. Please just send me your delicious
Hey guys, there's a big
product
traffic
in
jam
a
on Route
clear
66, just so you know.
plastic bag.
This just came in. I just want people to know about it while we play.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm just gonna
I
do a
don't want
quick
anyone to
editorial
ever
review
see
of
what I
your
just
work.
wrote
And
because it
here's
was
how you
literally
did.
just me doing the
anyone do
predictive
better
text
than
of
you?
whatever I wrote, and it didn't go very well.
Well,
We
I
got
guess
13
you're
of them, though.
hired. If you're still alive tomorrow, work starts at 8
Oh,
a.m.
it was so
sharp.
close.
On your own lunch.
6th floor almost got you.
Sock drawer, you earned your survival on that.
Yeah, you really did.
That's a tough one too.
Sock Door's alive, but only... I mean, you're in last place, but you're still alive.
I wrote this next question.
Dictation is
just for
going to be a
you.
pain on mobile. It is.
If you get it right, I will punish everyone
Oh,
else.
interesting.
Ooh.
What is the full name of the vampire on Sesame Street?
This is one of the things that Mark snuck in the game
And I guess the
that
audience can answer too.
like supported him doing, but regretted later because I had to fix
Look,
it.
I like it. I will say this: it is not my least favorite thing.
It is an interesting thing, but it was like I wrote the code to do it, and then I was like, Mark, I'm going to let you hook this up. Please don't break anything, and then it did, and then I had to fix it.
Did you get the question right? You
Oh!
succeeded.
Uh oh,
The
everybody
rest will
else.
suffer.
Sorry, red and corrupted gem.
I'm
Ooh,
giving
this-
you
have
all
we had this one
scratch
before?
tickets.
I
What a
don't know
quirky
if I've
last
seen
minute
this one on the
gift.
stream.
Have we had pegs on the stream
live.
before?
And if you keep
I
scratching,
have not seen
I'll
every
give you
stream.
cash
Ryan would
for
know
all the
better.
extra dollar signs
Do you
you
remember,
find.
Ryan,
But
if
if you scratch off
Pegs?
I don't
even
think
one
No, we haven't
soul,
played much
you
TMP2
die.
yet, so I don't think we've seen pegs.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Pegs
That's
is
a
the
Get to
game.
scratching.
That's your baby.
It's my baby.
Love
and
to peg.
Baby Peg.
Baby
there's a-
Peg. Good
there's
old
a-
baby
there's-
Peg
baby
over
Peg.
here.
That's
It
what
might
they
be
call
fun
me
to
at the
press your luck.
gym. All right, corrupted gem, you should stop. Although the game will make fun of you for stopping here. Just stop scratching. It's like if you have
But you could
chickenpox.
make some more money.
contest is
Here's the
almost
secret:
over.
money doesn't do that much in this game.
What?
What game have we been designing?
I guess I was hoping you'd be a little bit more.
That didn't do it.
What was that?
Don't worry about
You know
it.
what
It was like
chicken
this
means.
episode's brought to you by the letter A.
Ryan, how many like baked-in images are there that like just came out of the box?
I'm discovering many,
No,
but
Irish
I'm not.
parents
I
have
haven't
not
really
seen
plumbed
their
the depths of
cereal
this yet.
burger
It's hard to
until
tell.
lunch meat
Yeah,
break.
which
There's a
is
whole
like-
section that
Still
says we
find
need to
time to
like
horribly scar
buy
my
into it,
sight.
and I think we should get the
Oh, this
premium
is a
ones.
stop.
Oh,
Personally.
Just wait till Ryan plumbs the depths.
Oh, I'm gonna.
That's when you know this stream is at
Let's
peak
try another one.
level.
I found something called waving
Albert
flag.
Einstein won his Nobel
The use
Prize
cases
in
for
what
some of these-
category?
It's not initially clear.
No. I think it's pretty great.
What's up, Hamburger? 765. How's it going, dog? I like this question.
It's a good
Yeah.
question.
I was actually.
Almost
I
out
just
of
noticed
time.
there's this thing over to the side here that has it's a picture of Garfield, and it has an arrow pointing to it that says
This.
Doofer.
Yeah. Wait. I wonder if we can get a shot of that.
I was just looking at the game.
It's time.
Were you?
Yeah, look.
Oh, I'm being blinded by that light. So.
This one should be easy.
Ooh, rules.
Follow as many
There-
rules as you
oh.
can before time
I
runs
can
out.
move that light if we
Everyone
want
else is
to.
playing too. If any
So,
of them
Doofer.
follow
In
more
role,
rules than
Doofer is the
you,
thing from
I
Role
will kill
Models,
you.
and there's that when we played it one time, Allard
The rules are
got the
already
Doofer
under the
and
butts.
it
Go.
broke his heart.
Did.
Fuck, I'm bad.
There's not a lot for me to do during this game.
Oh, I'm such a dingus.
Guess I'll just stare out the window.
Oh man, this is so hard. Every single one of these has
Rule
like an
time
has
is
like an
coming to
opposite.
end.
All right, I got 10.
You
Oh
got
wow,
outruled.
that's the whole audience was like everyone's gonna die. I love it when scary TMP man bullies me heart X.
Uh-oh.
Love a good bully.
Probably could have picked a better sentence to
I
read.
guess I'll bring one of you back.
All right, 6th floor is
See,
back to
having the
life.
most money is good for something.
And you said, I just was repeating
The
what the
time
host
has
said.
come.
The money is good for something.
Yeah, it is right at the end. Here we go.
Congrats
I
on
want
making
everyone
it
to
your life.
appreciate how much
But can you
faster the final round is. A big thing in this game that we wanted to do was speed up the final round.
Born in South Africa.
Because it could be kind of a
Tap
slog
each
in the
answer
first
that
one.
fits the
If you had a
category,
decent
and
size.
then
If you had
let's
an
see the right
audience, it was a slog.
answers.
When we went into making this game, we didn't want to muck up what we loved about the final round. We were really proud of it, but we wanted to make it go faster. There were a lot of little like quality of life fixes.
We didn't want that. We didn't like that when the game just kind of ended with one person getting like one thing right.
If a ghost
Yeah.
catches up with you, they will steal
How
your
many
life force.
dictation stories
Then
are
they
there?
can escape and win the game.
Arnie, try to answer how many dictation stories are there. Okay,
Just
I'll try.
try.
Okay,
They'll catch up
but
to
there was a witch's
Try
curse.
harder.
A witch put a curse on me that says I can't finish a sentence saying how many dictations there are. But there are about.
Oh no!
I mean,
I wanna
there
say
are.
Fight through it.
Look, I'll just show you with my hands. I can't move my arms.
Oh no!
Moving on.
Sorry.
You broke him.
Monogamous animals.
But if anybody in the chat can hook me
Not-
up with a potion,
Not my ex-wife.
Potion.
they can cure my curse.
I don't have.
Monogamous animals.
I don't have an ex-wife.
I didn't think penguins were monogamous.
That's like the main thing I know about penguins. IKEA products.
What?
That's the main thing.
That's the main thing, because you've been asking a lot of penguins out, and they're already married.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Like, sorry.
Ben's like, I gotta get off of Penguin Twitter. Or Twitter. Tinder. Guys, a witch cursed me so I can't properly tell a joke.
Oh, here comes trouble.
What is penguin Twitter called?
Shiver.
Here
Shiver.
comes the
Yeah,
darkness.
that's better.
Oh, that's
With no
really.
E.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Or waddle.
Waddle's better. With two D's and an L, but no E.
Appreciated indeed. Is that Redacted's mother on the wallpaper? Yes. Appreciated indeed, comma Ben. Sure. Ha! Finally, a category I know.
We got a clock.
6th floor, doing well. Oh.
I made a clock.
This looks like
Wow, it's
this,
beautiful.
This
Good
looks
job,
like,
Ryan.
this looks like the start of Saved by the Bell.
Now it is, yeah.
It's
Wake
so-
up in the morning.
And that's
I
not-
wish
and
you
by-
all
Honestly,
could
that's
have
gonna
seen
bring peop-
Ryan's face when he turned to me to talk about.
That's gonna bring in all the clock
I know,
enthusiasts.
So proud
seriously.
and pleased.
People are going to tune into the stream being like, what time is it?
Yeah. There's no other way to know.
We got all those clock enthusiasts in the door.
You can watch the seconds of your life passing you by
Yep.
on our stream now.
This is what you're spending your time on.
Oh, yeah.
Get out
From
of
4 to 5, come around for a classic clock block.
When in GoldenEye, when he kills Xenia, it's so weird. He makes such a like tasteless joke, and I think about it a lot.
Yeah.
I know this is a
Oh,
pretty
no,
dramatic part of the game, but let's quickly check out these basketball scores. Now, Bogus
Bogus
Town
Town.
is doing pretty well on this one.
I put a lot of money on that one
Oh no, Brooke.
back in 2014. Did you see that?
Did it say
date?
that? Yeah. Yep, August 2014.
Time is almost
Oh
up.
no, I think I did bad here. I've only seen the first season, but I got it perfectly. Uh-oh, okay, never mind, it doesn't matter.
Sock Drawer says, but the clock doesn't reflect time on the East Coast.
Yeah, Ryan. We need 2 clocks.
You're right. Let me make some more clocks.
An array of clocks. I think you got to buy the premium pack for that.
So there's some really funny alternates of that ending, and hopefully everyone will get. There's so many dumb secrets in this game that I hope people see,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
and I'm just worried that no one will ever see them.
We spent a crazy amount of time on this game.
Yeah, this game took over my life. Lucky quarter, right there.
I would also, though, like to take a moment, and I'll never say it again. Ben, you did an amazing job on
Oh,
this
thanks,
game.
Ryan.
Hey.
Wait, did you call me Ryan? All right.
I did that on purpose, and then halfway through regretted it because I thought you were being sincere.
I was.
And then I was
look,
like,
there's a little drop of poison in there just because I can't become 100% sincere.
"This
it's
is
a problem I
This
have.
is one of the top 3 games that we've ever made together.
I would say that's probably true. We've made a lot of games
Yeah,
together.
I think Drawful 2 is our best. Is
Oh,
the
yeah.
best game that we've made.
I think so,
I
too.
constantly come back to that game as like the game that I feel like I'm never gonna really top.
Yeah.
Because it's just so perfect.
Drawful 2?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
great
just
game.
it's just so tightly done, and it's
a
like
great game.
there's no cruft on it at all. I think about Drawful 2 a lot.
Um,
Play Drawful 2.
Me too.
We
as
can play
I'm
Drawful
going to
2.
sleep.
But we should probably play another one of these new games.
Should we play this again, or should we play one of the other games?
If we play again, I'll just watch this.
If you guys want to play Drawful 2, play Drawful 2.
No, I mean it's not a marketing. You know, we gotta make sure we concentrate our marketing.
I'm excited to play the new. I would totally play Trivia Murder Party 2 again.
Great.
Let's do it again.
Can
Let's
we-
play it again.
I gotta
wait,
pop
wait.
out.
Wait, before you do
this
that.
next
Oh,
round.
Sorry.
Let's do a plaintive
All right.
plea to the players.
Do not join again.
Do not join again.
You're in the last
Please
game
don't.
and you join this
I'll
game.
go ahead and put it in Discord, though.
Arnie, can you make that plea directly to the top camera there?
Hey, top camera. Please, if you played once, be kind. Rewind.
What?
I don't know what that means.
Why is-
Look, only if everyone doesn't join in again, I will go into focus. Oh, you did it. You did it.
An angel also got its
Yeah.
wings.
This is really much more squirrely than you think it is.
And it's not on
so-
camera, but
yeah.
if it really happens, my bottom half will go into focus as well. And no one will have to see it.
Off
No, no.
off screen, I'm slowly disrobing. You can't see it.
Good.
It's happening.
And we
All
will
right,
never
Twitch
see it.
terms of service.
Our
please
setup
do not.
has a lot more maneuvers than I realized that it does.
This is something up there.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
We're working on it. Okay, so I'm going to...
Also, the orb is dead. Just in case you guys were wondering how the orb
he
is.
needs charging.
It's
He's
dead.
not dead
It's
forever.
gonna come back. It's gonna be resurrected.
Let's turn on the subtitles so everyone can see how
Yeah.
good the subtitles are.
Ooh.
I just want you to know, like, subtitles was hard.
Yeah.
It seems like an easy thing to do, but there's so many things you have to think about of, like, not wanting to, because we have a 2D game, you don't want to get in the way of different stuff on the screen. And for the most part, we write this text. I'm not going to join this. We can just let the players play.
Nobody
it.
from here is
Yeah.
going to join?
Yeah,
okay.
let's just let them play.
So we're going to put it in Discord or no?
It's already in.
Well,
It's already there. Okay, great.
All right,
Sorry.
we got
No worries.
Becca,
Jump the
Goo,
gun.
Cody,
Discord.gg/Jackbox.
ya boy,
games if you
ya boy
haven't joined.
Klaus, ya boy Klaus, Toadette64. Red is back in the game. Red,
Oh, Red.
we asked you one thing. Now,
Now Arnie's out of focus.
Now-
Bye, Brooke. Bye,
now
Brooke. See you later.
Arnie, I want you to look into the camera, and I
Which
want you
one?
to shake your head. You disappointed Jackbox Dad. Look what you did.
Look, I'm not going to punish you, but I'm very disappointed in you.
I mean, that's punishment enough.
Yeah,
The greatest punishment is a father's disappointment.
it's true.
Rate every game from all 6 packs. There's 30 games.
Rate every games from all 6 packs from best to worst. I'm not going to name any. I think all of our games are great. If you had to, in the back of your mind, would
This is your
you
wake-up call.
have a name to
Prepare
pull
to
for
die.
just your least favorite of all of our games?
Welcome to Trivia Murder Party.
Earwax.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't
Sorry,
say
we're
you
out
had
of
to
words,
name
but
it.
we have plenty of deadly
But I guess that's.
trivia.
I don't know that
One of
I.
you
Honestly, because
survive.
Earwax, like it's
And I
like
hope
takes
that
it
one
just takes a really long
survivor
time, and
will
I
survive
never
their
win.
future vacation
Yeah.
needs.
Stare at the Discord,
right.
so make the
First
new guy
question.
do it.
Which movie was not directed by John Hughes?
That's a good question. How many John Hughes questions
Use your
have you
device
written?
to answer the question.
Have I written?
Yeah.
Thousands, but I've.
Thousands?
Just over the years.
How is that possible?
Look, John Hughes has had a varied career. There's also his personal life. Just using him as a metaphor for a science fact. Most of them haven't gotten in.
And the correct answer is.
See, look at those subtitles and how you,
Who got
if
the
you
question right?
couldn't hear the game, you can now know what's going on. What is happening?
I'm
what
a
are
ghost.
you doing, Ryan?
Don't worry about it.
He's smashing the game.
Welcome to Room 113. The
thing
hairdryer
is-
The
broke
thing
its
is, though, I
arm.
just looked at the corner, and it takes away a little bit from the fact that you can
Ah,
also
the
just see
scariest
me.
thing of all.
Dude,
Talking on the
yeah, that's
phone.
right.
Oh, this is a good minigame.
I'm giving each of you a telephone, but I only have 4
Oh.
phone numbers.
Yeah.
This is
Dial
a good
one
game.
of these
I love
numbers
this
on your
one.
rotary phone.
This was
before
a
anyone
fairly
else,
late
or you
edition. We
die.
weren't sure we could get the phone thing
Oh,
working
the
very
utter
well, but
inconvenience
then
of it
people
all
felt
is
pretty good
just
about
so
it.
delicious.
This is one where we're like, guys, everyone, we cannot add anything more to this game. And we're like, all right, cool.
But
It
what
would have been
if-
awesome to get that rotary phone game in, and people were like, well, you can get the rotary
The thing that
phone.
didn't make it was the piano. We had a
Yeah.
piano interface kind of ready, but we couldn't really come up with a game for it, so
Yeah.
it didn't make it.
It would have been cool.
Yeah, Red. I hope you. Oh my God, Ryan's. It's like Johnny 5 up there.
I think these two are both gonna die.
Yeah, they're competing for this last
Oh,
number.
no.
Well, Red's about to die, and he kind of
I'm
deserves
just
it.
about to cut the phone line.
3, 2.
I feel like Red is consumed with guilt.
Oh no,
Too slow.
Red!
Gotta go.
You got what you deserved.
Unless you're a different Red.
Yeah, I guess they're giving 1-on-1. They should make a game for 50+ players. Good news, we did.
Yeah.
It's called Lie Swatter.
We're not done
Also,
with you
this
yet.
game, technically,
Remember,
actually,
good players are
probably
still
at this point, the
players.
majority of our
Just
games can be
more
played by more than
see-through.
50 players.
Yeah, if you count the
Rain,
audience.
and you just might steal someone else's
Racketeering
life
with
or
16
simply the
players.
game. Oh, by the way,
The audience is a player now.
Can win the whole frickin' game. Hot tip: you can join the audience at any time.
And yes, it sounds like he said frickin', and
But it
it's
says
spelled
frick.
as friggin'.
Let's keep
I was
moving.
literally about to ask that, but
What has the shortest
Clara,
break
you
length?
missed one. Oh, this is an important question for science class. Do you ever wonder like how old our viewers are? Is there like a bunch of like teenagers, or are these adults that should be working right now?
It's like a mix.
Time
Yeah,
to
probably a
stop.
mix.
Everyone put their name, age, location, and
ASL,
social security number.
ASL, everyone.
No, don't do that.
Don't, please don't.
This.
X-rays. All right, Toadette. Toadette needs to
The
prove
rest of you
herself
are still
worthy of
alive.
life.
I want to show you something.
Toadette 1 through 63 didn't make it, but
And if you die in this one,
Bonjour.
you'll be Toadette
Welcome back to
65.
the killing room.
bonjour. Come on, pegs. Damn it.
It's time
I
for
want
my
pegs so
favorite
bad. I want someone to
illusion.
see it. I spent a lot of time on that stupid minigame.
Pick a space inside the box.
This is a great one,
to
too.
This is a
hide.
good one.
Yeah, this is one of the
I'm not
first
sure if
ones.
there's oxygen, so
put in.
try shallow breathing.
There were a couple things that Mark wanted to do in this minigame that I didn't let him do. Like being able to like have more than one player in the same spot.
Choose now.
Got really,
Yeah,
got really
this
awkward.
is complicated.
It got really awkward because you tried to fit like 3 players into like one little
And then,
spot.
like, what's a good visual way to represent that?
Yeah, it
Looks
didn't really
like
work.
some people didn't think it was necessary to hide.
Well, good.
I guess I'll just put you here then.
I mean, I like that. So you see where they
Good
go.
magic trick needs some helpful volunteers.
There was some talk
the fun
of
part.
doing it
You
so
get
that
a
their
sword.
legs are just sticking out, but it doesn't
On
really
your
work.
device,
Yeah.
choose
I
a
love
row
that you
or a
actually
column
see.
to run
So-
your sword through.
I also think it's interesting,
Gee,
like,
I
what does
wonder
that
where they're
do?
hiding.
Like, what does that do for you safe players? Like, do you run your
Slice,
definitely run
slice.
your sword there? Or you try to go. At least one person.
Oh
Ouchie.
shit! Yellow safe. Sorry, Toadette. Did you touch up the graphics in the elevator? Since the last time you saw this, maybe?
A lot of people might have seen the cartoons stream.
Yeah, the game
and that
is
was a build that
very-
was like at least a month or two older.
Yeah, we
than-
made a lot of polished
Let's
stuff.
try another
You'll
one.
notice like the backgrounds look 10 times
Who's in the
better.
funny pages first?
Oh, hey, the chat is on the screen.
Yeah, I kind of broke it, though.
Ryan's lost his mind.
I'm not really sure.
That was what you read. Yes, subtitles are in. I hope everyone
No.
appreciates the subtitles because it was really hard to do, and it wasn't really, it was easy for me. It was hard for us to go
Yes.
through and make sure everything was like timed right and it was all like spelled correctly.
Follow me.
It had actually kind of funny. It started out as a Trivia Murder 32 only feature, and then everyone saw it and they were like, okay.
It's time for
Yeah, 'cause everyone
donations.
really-
Everyone wanted
believes
it
in
once
it,
they
yeah.
saw how
Get
beautiful it was.
$500.
Props to Farhan, too. Did a lot of work.
Give some
Farhan
of that
owned
money
it.
to
He
your
was the
friends.
subtitle.
The person with the most cash at the end
I
will
think
die.
2-player
But there's a
donations
catch.
is where this game
If one of you ends up
gets
with
so
$800
devious
or
and
more,
like a little bit of a mind.
But also like weirdly
Instead.
falls apart. Like, oh,
It's
wait.
a little harder to explain if it's the first time you played donations. It's like, what's this again? But I think it's really fun.
If they both just give all their money away, everyone wins. Wait, everyone dies.
I think
Time
a
for a
tie
credit
will
check.
kill him, right?
Yeah. Oh.
You are the richest.
Sorry, Danny
and you are the
DeVito. You
deadest.
are too rich for this stream.
Sorry, Danny DeVito.
There's a couple. People should pay close attention to the death blows in this game. I'll say that's all I'll say.
Oh yes.
Pay attention.
We're here. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question.
What horror
What is Rob
movie
made
do
from?
you feel like if we made Trivia Murder Party 3? We're not making Trivia Murder Party 3 right now. But
That
like,
is true.
if
I
you're gonna
don't
make it, like,
know.
what really stands out to you?
I mean, it's funny. Like, I really love what we did with this. There was a time we flirted, or I think I pushed hard for some version of this, but then I also started changing my mind, and I really liked an idea that you had.
The camp.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which I think would be pretty fun.
I feel like if we were gonna do something like that, we'd want to have it be more like. You want it to feel more like you're in a place, and that's hard to do. So.
Well, in retrospect, it's probably for the best because the American Horror Story 1984 is
they took our
coming out now,
idea.
and it would be a weird coincidence for it to
I
be coming
love
out at the
taking
same
this thing
time.
out for a spin.
Apparently, Marcus32 is drinking.
Predictable, but still satisfying.
I do like that minigame does elaborate all the different kinds of. That's my favorite one when they pop. Becca DeGoo is owning right now.
The Goo is doing well,
She's like a little too good at the game sometimes.
Let's keep moving.
but
How long is one term
Yabo,
in office for a United
Ya
States
boy,
Senator?
it's ya boy.
oh, your boy Klaus. Your boy sees louse. Your boy sees a louse problem.
You have an interesting way of reading.
Yeah.
When's the M-rated version of TMP2?
Time
We've
stop.
actually talked about that, like what that would look like, of like a,
We talked about that with a couple of our games.
of like. Unfortunately,
Yes.
M-rated games are hard to sell
Yeah.
because you kind of cut out a lot of your market.
Time for consequences.
And also,
What do you mean a psycho-ass motel? That's literally what this game is.
yeah,
You're playing it right now.
Sort of, yeah. It's sort of Psycho meets
I
I had
The
this
Shining.
idea for if you get the question wrong, you die.
Mildred loves to write
Wait,
words on
what if you don't
words.
die? What if
Pay
you
attention
have to
her
like fight
unique
for your life
handwriting.
somehow?
Well, if I was a
Now,
ghost, my
Aunt
expectation would be that I
Mildred's
could no
gonna write
longer
a
win the
different
game. Is that
word.
true?
But
Yes.
so will everyone else.
So when is the
Draw
game
a
coming
word
out?
on the mirror to camouflage Aunt
This fall.
Mildred's.
Okay.
We're shooting for it before Halloween.
One of my favorite parts of this minigame is that
Pay attention to the
the
words as
sound
they
effect
appear
that happens
and try
every
to
time
spot my
anyone
auntie.
draws anything.
Uh-huh.
So you just hear like these.
Yeah, I like it too.
You know what? I
Trivia
hate to admit
Arnie.
it, but I definitely put my own name as one of the options.
Trivia Arnie, Spectre,
So
Highway,
many convincing words
Feces,
to choose from.
and then someone just
Now,
like
type the
crossed
word
out
that Aunt
something.
Mildred
And
wrote
that's
before you
super.
die.
You
Sneaky.
guys are way too PG for M-rated games. You've hinted at adult jokes, but it's not a you guys thing. You know what, Marcus? Suck it.
Would the real Aunt Mildred please stand up?
Oh!
Aunt Mildred would like never say that.
Buzz wrong sound.
It's time for you to join my Aunt Mildred.
The thing we thought about the most is like, what if we did like Dirty Drawful or something? But honestly,
All
it just
our
feels
games are dirty.
it reeks of trying too hard to me a little bit. Like
Still alive.
if people you bring your own. The only argument in my mind for like a Dirty Drawful is that then your dirty answers might be right.
Yeah.
You've
Right.
made it so far. But can you escape?
And also, like, Drawful 2 has a make your own, so
Yeah.
if people wanted to make an X-rated version, they're...
Yeah.
Things from the song.
Yeah,
my
the only thing would be, like,
favorite
if we wanted to do something that was, like,
Answer that
a
fits the
roast
category.
game or
Let's see
something
the
like
right
that, and we
answers.
wanted to, like, have more, like,
Yeah.
You advance
you know,
one
rude,
space for
like,
every
get some
correct
actual,
answer.
like, have the host drop F-bombs or something.
Yeah.
But it's just not worth it.
You're on
Good
your
luck,
way to
Swedish fish.
escaping. Oh wait.
Becca's
did you
Swedish?
Think it was going to be just you. Oh, that's cute. If a ghost
2.
catches you, he'll steal your life force. Then they can
Escape
try
the
to
Night
escape and
says,
win
will
the game.
TMP include
Here's
international
everyone's
trivia or
next question.
only American trivia?
And then
Well-
there's your chance to help them catch up to you.
There is an American-centric filter in the game
Time is
that
almost up.
will reduce the number of America-centric
Yeah.
trivia questions. We can't promise that
Yeah,
it will
so
remove them all.
you turn it on, you won't have, you won't be asked about, like,
Here comes
where
the next question.
where Kentucky is.
Yeah. But obviously,
Major
the game
greenhouse
is written by a
gases.
team of American trivia writers. We try with each year we've tried our best to expand and like think more globally with our questions, but also there's a lot of fun specificity to like pop culture stuff. So we're trying to kind of like help out because we know it can be a bummer in other countries.
Yeah, it was-
if you don't know enough of the questions.
Yeah, we had a couple things in the game. Like, there's some really obvious ones, like geography stuff and history stuff. But I looked at the list of, like, the ones we took out, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. But there's probably a couple in there that people will not know as well in, like, Europe or like
I gotta get some harder
We're not going to
questions.
sit and listen to the Dead song at the end.
Don't fall behind.
You can just buy the game when it comes out.
Are you afraid of the dark?
Yeah. An American filter, I remember asking that before and was told that it would be more maths and geography based. Is that still true? I have no idea.
No,
what
I don't
you
know
mean.
why anyone would say that.
No, it's basically
Time is almost up.
just the game, and we just marked ones that seem like really blatantly America-centric. If you turn on the if you turn on the America-centric filter, it doesn't like add additional content.
It just takes it out.
It just
It's
tries
like
to take
family
out-
friendly if your family was
Where one is a
European.
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the credits theme is great, and there's more than one of them, and they're all amazing. But sitting here quietly while you listen to it is not high on the. What about games where there's nothing but math questions? Because numbers are universal and clean. That sounds like something that a serial
That's
killer would
like-
say.
Sock Georges goes from stream to stream suggesting that to every game company.
Serial killer or engineer?
Hello, Naughty Dog. What about a game that's nothing but math questions? Because numbers are universal and clean.
Numbers are universal and clean, Clarice.
Naughty Dog. It's this man, but this sexy Indiana Jones type is also a number. How is everyone going? We're great. Animals and
It's an animal farm.
Also, to international players, it should be at least some solace in knowing that even American players don't know the answers to most of these questions.
this is hard. Like the difficulty is definitely up a
Yeah.
little bit. All right. Well, Becca's about to lose her body. To
Four stolen life
wait,
force.
Becca got her body back.
Oh,
I couldn't tell. Shit.
Practices of the Buddha's Eightfold Path.
Oh, everybody knows this one.
Numbers are pure. Here we go.
Oh, Danny DeVito.
This one's close.
All right,
At
yeah.
it again.
I know.
Constantly.
This will slow you down. If you want to break through that barrier, you'll need to ace this next question.
Can we have a TMP3 that's only
if you're
based on the
still
geography
alive
of
and wanna break
Belarus?
through,
Honestly,
you
let's
have
say
to get
yes.
all three
You can have that.
answers
I'll make
right.
that for you. You got it. I don't think I've ever heard that sound effect before. That was weird. Oh no! Oh wait, Danny DeVito did it!
You have to get all the right
You
answers
crazy
to escape.
bastard.
I'll have you know, timing all that shit so that it like all those different like things of like, did I break the barrier? Did I not break the barrier? Did I break the barrier and steal the body? Was hard.
Yeah. You know what? I've said it before. I'll say it again. Danny DeVito snuck in and stole it.
Oh yeah, he wasn't there at first, but then like I'd say 9 episodes in, he came in and just really made it better.
I don't know, officer, but Danny DeVito snuck in and stole it.
It's what time is it? It's
It
5:30.
is 5:30. Should we wrap up?
Let's wrap up. Oh, I like the little sword with the
Yeah,
with
there's some
cotton.
cool. There's a great theme song, but you got to stick around for a while.
There's a couple of theme songs in this
That's
game.
true. Yeah, there's man, we didn't even really. There's so many cool little surprises we didn't even scratch. the surface of.
Hopefully people will play on Twitch and YouTube and make videos of some of the cooler stuff that's harder to see.
Yeah.
Because there's some stuff in there that like you might never see. Can we hear the list of the dead? I don't know if I want to sit here for 5 minutes. It's pretty long, actually. I'll gladly lose to Danny DeVito.
Me too.
Look at these credits. Look how great they are.
Contributing writers.
Got Brian McGovern back. You know, he was a treat.
Other voices and screams. Ryan, were you a voice? You were a voice, but were you also a scream?
I was a scream. I think I was mostly a scream this time. I was
How
couple
did you
couple
feel?
screams.
How did you feel about having a reduced role in Trivia Murder Party?
Well, I sued Arnie.
And you lost.
I did lose. That's why we only talk through a thick wall of lawyers now.
It is true. I really do love your character from Trivia Murder Party 1. If you die and don't get to the final round, you get the weird guy in the graveyard or whatever.
And
Yeah.
he says there's a couple. I think we take one out because it was like weirdly offensive.
No, I think we left that one in.
I mean,
Gotta go masturbate into
I
a
would say it's
graveyard.
offensive. It's dirty. It's probably the only really dirty line in the first Trivia Murder Party.
And then there's a part where we're like, oh, it's that old Jacob's house or something. And I was
Oh,
like,
that's
I
That'd
didn't
be all
find-
Jacob's house.
I didn't find out about that until we
Yeah.
shut the game. So
Yeah.
terrible tragedy. Can you say terrible tragedy?
Terrible tragedy.
It's good every time.
My favorite one was, well, I'm gonna fuck it up if I try to do it, but it was the ant one.
Oh yeah, that was a really weird one.
It was something along the lines of like, I have to go back to the colony, the ant colony that is. I'm a giant ant. Gotta go. Like, it was just like that kind of
Like the weirdest twist ending.
right.
at the end.
Yeah.
Does TMP2 take place in the 1920s? It takes place in a not specific time period.
I'm gonna crank this
Here's
a little bit for them.
Here's the, I think, at least my headcanon for it is it takes place in current times, but the hotel has sat abandoned since late 70s, early 80s, since the host's childhood. So that's why it has that sort of vibe.
He's coming back to it too.
Yeah.
Like it's a he used to live there and now he's back. It takes place in 20XX. Yes, just like Earthbound.
Yep.
Trivia murder party. This is. I thought that the Trivia Murder Party 1 theme was like impossible to top, but
Oh, yeah.
this is like another level. This is so good. I want to see Role Models gameplay. Honestly, I want to show you Role Models gameplay.
We have a really cool group of folks who are going to debut
Yeah,
it.
we're
We've
gonna-
just made sure it's all lined up.
Unfortunately, so it's a little hard because I think it's a really good game and I think you guys are really gonna like it. But we've only shown you like a teaser that doesn't explain the gameplay at all. So you're going to like sit there not wanting to, like being confused for a couple more weeks.
But then you're going to see it.
You're gonna see it,
How it
and,
all works.
and it is a beautiful, beautiful game that is going to cause you and your friends to argue nonstop.
At PAX West, I found a group of people who knew each other and made them play it, and they liked it a lot.
So
At least I made them say that.
Someone in the chat says Andy Poland deserves a Grammy. If we release an album of this, he would be
what
eligible
category?
for a
What
Grammy?
category though? Like
Yeah, I'm not sure what the eligibility looks like. Is it something like the Oscars where you have to play in a theater? Like, would we have to like be on a real CD? Probably not now anymore, right? People just release digital
No.
stuff.
I mean,
I don't think there's rules though, but I don't know what they are.
Yeah.
like, can it?
I wonder if just like
Is there a weird rule about it appearing in a video game before it appears on an album? But that seems unlikely because
probably not.
Can we get this song on an album?
That might change the category you're in, though.
Yeah, is this? I've never seen a game soundtrack
Yeah.
in anything related to. Although, let's get the Game Awards.
Yeah.
Let's get a write-in for the Game Awards.
I mean,
for the best soundtrack.
I think that's absolutely the case. Saying as someone who did not work on audio and is just saying that these guys deserve it.
They are. Also, Brian Chard.
Yeah.
Brian Chard made the TKO theme, which is one of my favorite. Like the. That's like my favorite. Like, it's like a banger there. Spencer Ham is not responsible for anybody dying.
That we know of.
He's just an actor.
he's just a patsy that has been set up to take the fall as the police start to close in on the real killer.
Oh yeah, there's a guitar solo. What games are in this pack?
Let's see.
To the picker.
There's Fight Pool,
Sex Tent.
Magic Uncle,
Divorce Rubdown.
Tetris, but it's spelled different.
It's actually 50 different versions of Tetris spelled
I know.
different.
Tetris.
What are these games, you guys?
Trivia Murder Party 2. Role models.
Joke Boat.
Joke Boat. Dictionarium. The Dictionarium
Push the
host.
button.
The Dictionarium host needs to be nominated for something because she's
great.
a
Great.
fucking treasure.
Also, settings and how to, my favorites.
I'm gonna see the.
Now, see, you pronounced it wrong. It's not pronounced how to. It's how to.
How to.
Should we save this for people who buy the game, or should we show them the how-to screen?
I mean, that's not really the best pre-order bonus I've ever heard.
All right, then I'm looking at it.
Look at it. Look at it. It's a curtain.
It's on a shower curtain.
It's a curtain. It also uses role models too. Boop. All right, let's go away.
Let's go. Here's the great thing about the road to TwitchCon.
It
is
never stops.
It never stops.
There's no end.
All right,
It's like the Hotel California.
Make a sweet outro, you guys, and I'm going to play this stinger one more time before we go.
We're going to be streaming every weekday until TwitchCon,
Which is
unless
next
there's
week?
some caveats like
when is
travel
TwitchCon?
days.
When is TwitchCon? 2 weeks from now?
Next week.
It's not next week.
Oh,
TwitchCon's
yeah.
next week.
What year is it?
I slept too long.
All right, well, we're going to be at TwitchCon. I hope everyone will come see us, but also I hope you come to every single stream for the next 9 days.
Me too. I'm going to play this thing. I'm also not going to turn our mics down, so don't say anything crazy. Here we go.
Crazy.